Hello, welcome back to Laser Focus Solutions, folks. Coming at you from a different view. I am Christopher Godwin, your host, and we are using today for the first time the webcam and the new speaker. So hopefully it's coming through clear and good on your end. And today I wanted to share with you um, just how this office that I'm sitting in right now came about, where I came from to get to where I am, and how you can, you know, do it faster than I did it and better and actually sustain. Um, so I climbed the corporate ladder and I did it on a GED education. And most all applications that I applied for basically spoke to you need to get a college degree, which I did not have. But what I was battle tested, and what I had was people that believed in me. So I moved from a local branch management position to an area management position. Unfortunately, in corporate, they make decisions outside of what your plans are, and so we changed up our geographical footprint to where my position was somewhat absorbed, and I was given a new position to go into. Um, so, there was a little bit of a scare there because, all of a sudden you realize, hey, this job isn't so secure, even though you thought it was, right? So what I found myself was trying to stay busy, but I wasn't 100% committed in that. And I think the manager saw that, my new manager. So it wasn't very long after I was rolled up in a furlough and was departed from the company. I was asked to reapply for the company positions that were open, which I did do because I still believed in working for the company, even though I was a little bit upset and my ego was hit a little bit with that furlough that I was given. So I returned to the company for about a year while working and just trying out laser focused solutions from a part-time perspective. I did it more for just to get myself out of the house. Being in this office that you see, having these remote positions, I realized that I'm not an introvert. I'm very much with ADHD. I need to be out in the world, impacting in many ways other than just moving numbers on spreadsheets. So I was out working, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, um, with laser focused solutions in the evenings, and sometimes Saturday and Sunday. Um, so when I ultimately resigned from my corporate position, I walked away from a reduced salary from my furlough position at about $130,000 a year plus bonus plus other perks, right? I had a pretty good 401k. I had all those things. But even with returning to the company for those 8 or 9 months that I returned, I never felt secure in that position because of what happened to me the first time. And it's very unfortunate because I think that's a lot of us in the world. um, the things that we used to believe in, you know get a job at, the car manufacturing plant like Chrysler or Chevy, like your uncle or your grandfather did, or whoever. Those plants aren't even located locally within us around me anymore in Delaware. So what was once secure isn't so much secure, right? So then you gotta redefine what secure is. So I went and bet on me. I went and bet on laser focused solutions, and that name is something that's personal to me. Yes, there is behind me is my logo. It is a squirrel with freaking laser beams coming from their freaking heads because I was just having fun, right? I get laser focused with getting solutions with my ADHD. It's my superpower is the H, hyper focus. It is also my biggest weakness when it comes to being able to relax, unplug, give quality time to the people that I love, have conversations in depth and all those things because I'm always bing, 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 on to the next, right? So the laser focused solutions, I wanted to go with that name because it meant something to me. But then I had someone approach me and was like, hey, what's your logo going to be? And I was like, I have no idea. So as a joke, I get called Squirrel a lot because obviously with ADHD. So I had just watched Austin Powers and more or less said I wanted squirrels with laser beams on their heads. And that's what came about. And I kind of did it as a joke just because I believe that I can prove that it's the brand that you put out, it's the value that you give that's going to make the legacy, right? I just want to put it out there. I'm going against the grain. I did not pay $10,000 for a marketing branding company to brand me. Okay. This was done by a friend that helped me out and got me this information below behind me that you see. That is my first phase of yard sign, which I will tell you is absolutely horrible. I mean, look at how small that home repair, maintenance, and more is behind me here. It's just pitiful, right? But you learn as you go. Okay. So I have rebranded. I am getting some new content out, new cardstock, I should say. And we're learning. We're learning every day. Um, last year we did $133,000 in business, and so far this year we've built out just under 100,000 in 6 months in the year. So we are well on our way to meet and beat that goal of last year's projection, and I'm excited about that. So I just wanted to take a few minutes and share, what this room is to me, why it's here, why this webcam that I'm on for the first time even exists, even though the microphone below me is new. It exists because I sat in this room for many, many hours on Zoom calls like this right here that I'm doing, where I was doing my best to make a difference in the world. The challenge was I didn't feel the tangible results. And I didn't believe in the company that I worked for anymore because of the shakeup that they did. So I found myself needing to redefine and rediscover where my security lies, right? And that's with this. That's with me making these videos for this audience that listens and continues to grow. That's for Laser Focus Solutions, the home repair, home remodeling company locally in Middletown, Delaware, that continues to get business and grow. Um, you know, and we're just getting started. I can't say that enough. My goals are big. I'm rarely satisfied, and I'm always challenged with being better, more efficient, and giving more back. So with that, I'll end. Thank you for joining. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it. Apologies in advance if I wasn't looking at the camera the whole time. I'm still learning in the positioning of the camera, and hopefully the microphone sounds clear and good. Again, we don't edit. We don't change it up. We just keep it real. So any questions or comments, leave them down below. Please like and subscribe. And again, just keep passing the word along. We'll grow this thing together, and you guys are along for the ride. Appreciate it. Peace.